That's the start of the episode. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back down to Billy's Bluff. First off, let's get the notepad out. For the intro today, I've been going on too long with the intros and I'm kicking myself still because it's my New Year's resolution. Right, we've got from here until the next station to do the intro because we're getting off at the next station to have a look at some of the work I've done there. So big shout out to Stephen Sprite. So thanks, mate, for yes, I know the elevated station was not the best. It's the only one I had in the arsenal at the time, so it was a quick grab. But look, here's the thing: it's missing a few assets, so it's probably needs a big update by the modder themselves, or I don't know if it could be an era-specific asset that's missing. So that could be a thing as well. I didn't think so. But I'll have to look into it a little bit more. However, I did grab a Berlin elevated station mod just in case, but we're going to get off at the next station purely because I have done a little bit of editing work to it. We've just got something else just to finish off, and I can come back and do a little bit more here and there later, and then I'll apply it, probably everything I've done to this station, to the following station over at Kings Pass, right? So Kings Pass South, that area. So what are we doing today? Well, basically we're going to continue on up this end, but we're going to continue. We're going to scrap the truck Conmat's line potentially that will be getting the flick, and we're actually going to put in a mining line that does basically train mining line between Cape Hank, Hidden Valley, and the mine itself. So that's something to look at. The other thing that I'm really excited about is I've figured out how I'm going to work my turnaround point up at Cape Hank, and it's in the form of we're going to do it with the actual train depot for the island, for the whole central island. It's going to be up in Cape Hank, so I'm going to do a big sort of train depot with turnaround points and other trains, and you know, you get the gist of it, what they sort of look like. And what you can get out of them. Well, that's my intro done, and we're not even in at the next stop, so that was pretty good. Anyway, that's what we're doing today, and then so I hope you guys can leave a comment down below if you think this will look all right in terms of this station anyway, and what we want to get out of it. If you think it still doesn't look okay, we can scrap it, and I can try and do something else for this elevated platform. But you know what? Let's just head over there now, because we could just speed up. Yeah, speed up. Look at that, I finished the intro before we even got to the station, so hey, kudos to me. I went around and cleaned up all the line work as well. So what you can see here is this actual track, and I'll have a look at it in a sec. You've got two options with this track, this modded track that we use. A bridge one, which gets rid of the actual ballasting underneath, and then you have just a regular track one. Now, I was using some of the bridge track in the tunnels, and that's why we were missing land in the tunnels, so I switched it all around, fixed it all up, so the bridge track is on the bridge and the tunnel track has the ballast in it, so that's all good. Now here we go, we're about to pull in, so this is exciting. So this is just the start, it's not finished, so don't judge me too much, but definitely leave a comment below if you think it's the way we should go. Then we'll keep doing it this way. If not, but you shouldn't see the little blocky assets except for the little ones just here on the left, which I'm going to get rid of as well. So they're those little block assets we're talking about. I got rid of the actual buildings poking through, and there's another block asset there that we can fix up as well, right? So right here, these are the little block assets that we're sort of poking through everywhere in the actual map. This pole actually hides one as well. So there we can sort of get rid of that. Hey, more trains, lovely. So that pole is actually... Yes, this is all fantastic, but move. So this pole actually goes down to here, which I've put here. I've switched these to smaller entry buildings, and then I've actually bolstered up around there with a bit of my own work, which I'll probably fix up and clean up and do a little bit more just to clean it all up. There are assets along here that you can't see anymore, and then I've put in this lovely little building here, which I might do something similar on this side, to be honest, but I kind of like it at one end and then not at the other. But I gave it sort of an old castle-y kind of feel. Basically little gardens up the top, and then a post that comes through. What the idea was, I want to run some kind of steel post along the top here, and maybe even potentially some kind of roof. I don't know how I'm going to do that with what mods I've got, but I'll have a look at it anyway. but some kind of little roof between there would have been fantastic, and potentially even another post in the middle just to even it out. But yeah, I put in this sort of castle area. So one little thing I have to finish off here, and that is to put in the no build zone for the actual AI. So we kind of want, just bring this up for me. We'll do this while well, I've got you guys here. Take it out as far as we can. Give me some. That's probably too long, buddy. Way too long. Yeah, that kind of works, I think. All right, let's get a bit of width. And we kind of want the width of the block. Come up a little bit more. Give me a little bit more width. Yeah, okay. What I can do is now I can sink these down. So I'll get it lined up like about there. Ah, I see that you have a collision. You're not liking... Is it because of the track I've got in place? Wow, this is going to be difficult. Because I don't really want you... Where has that gone? I really don't want you actually colliding with... Maybe if I put this over here. No, it's because the track's really low. You're not letting me build it at all, are you? That's generally... I'm still allowed to do it. Okay, interesting game. I will put one about here though, to stop people. Shouldn't have had collision on it. But anyway, I'll stop people building around here by doing this. We'll just knock this down a touch like that. Right, so we'll stop you building in here. In here. Sort of block off around it. And then I can put in my own sort of buildings. Okay, come back up for me. I just kind of want to stop this area just here. Right, and a bit there. I'll take it to there. I'll have that much, thanks. Yeah, so if they can't build there, maybe the AI won't even build there. We might get away with that. But yeah, so let me know what you think anyway. I've managed to pave it in here, put some little spindly grass growing through, and then later on what we'll do is, as we go through the ages, we'll put some billboards and things on. You can get things like, where are those billboards? Here, I know I've got a heap of billboards, right? So we can, you know, KFC, I'm loving it, you know, things like this. Who doesn't love a bit of KFC? But we can put signage up on the walls and that sort of stuff and really decorate it. And yeah, anyway, what I'd love to see is someone make a graffiti mod, walls with graffitis on them. If that's a thing and someone's found it, then let me know. But yeah, so let me know what you think about that, whether or not that's something that you could get along or get on board with for the stations. As a part for these little blocks, I don't know what I'll quite fill them with yet, but I will fill them with something. Might be just an extra bit of post. The other thing is you can do things like this. That mod is in here. It's in Ingo's, and there's a stair bit. Yeah, that's that. Unfortunately, I don't know what the words mean, like I said last time, so you just kind of got to click through and find the one you want. No. No. It's here somewhere, okay? Trust me. I've already seen it. No. Yeah, there we go. So we could do something like this, right? Give me the brick. I like to mix up the textures. Just having the same texture everywhere gets a bit much. See, we could actually do something like this. And you can actually set it down, right? So hopefully the train misses it as well. You don't want the train to hit it. Yeah, bugger. If you get it in line with the platform, you might be alright here, buddy. Right, just give me that. Just hang tight with me here for a sec. Whoa, 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 whoa. If I sort of put one here as well. Now, this side actually, so that stands for step. Okay, I get you. I just want to get a bit of a line up going here. So I just use anything I can, right? This will get me my line. Right, that's the line we're working with. So you need to come down out there, right? And that goes there. Okay, not finished yet, so hang tight. Right, and I have to do the same at the other end, but just so we can have a look at maybe what I'm actually going to do here. Now, there was a little piece. That wasn't it. Let me have a look here. Yeah, this piece. Okay, you come right up, buddy, for me. Make you a touch bigger, okay? Give you like that much. Oh yeah, you like that, don't you? How do we want to get you in here? It gets a little bit fiddly, but it's okay. It'll work. Ideally, it would be good if we could. Has to be something like that, I guess. And then looks like it steps down onto the actual platform itself. Something like that, you know. Right, so you would have to sit like, we'll put you in first over here. You get what I mean though, like kind of the stuff we have to do to get this job done. You're slightly raised, aren't you? Why did I put you slightly raised? I'll just offset you back a touch. Right, okay. Anyway, that's what you sort of get with the assets. I can do some more decorating in and around, and potentially I might extend some garden through here just to sort of fluff up the greenery. We use this one along here because it has some good little plants in it, right? Let's have a look at the plants down here. That's probably not a bad one. I like this orange tree. It just adds a bit of different context. Can we spin it so you're less bushy? No, you can't. You can take the size of it down though. Yeah, that's better. Now it is going to float in there, but you don't need to worry about that because we can do this. And see that post there is kind of like... But I'm not finished yet, so just hang in there. A little bit, no, we want to add a bit of rough. Now, you would argue that like something like this was built a long time ago and it just hasn't been used in a long time, so hence the reason why it's like that. And you can get away with saying it because the garden comes from the top of this bit, right? Anyway, that's kind of like what I'm thinking. To hide the missing assets for this actual train station. Let me know what you think, as I said. And yeah. Have we seen the train come in, or is it gone? It's come and gone. But yeah, you can see over here. I started to attempt a different style over here, but I'm gonna get rid of this. But you can see there's assets missing here and there. So just be aware if you're going to use this mod. That's what's going on with it. But yeah. Anyway, the line itself is working pretty well. Okay, don't worry about the fact that it's losing a little bit of money there. It does actually make money, so it's okay. We can always increase the amount of carriages it's got, that for sure, because look at that, 216 there. In fact, that's probably not a bad idea. How many we got going on King's Passage? 45 just there, but has it... Where is that train actually? It's over here, so it has already picked up from there with a full load. And it's about to come into here, where there's another 67. So if we increase its capacity to like 67-ish, managed vehicle, we can get it making a little bit more money. Now, what did we put on the back here? We put a first class, didn't we? Wagons. We use this one, or do we use this one here, the 1880? because we are 1883. And we've just had someone subscribe while I always forget to turn that off, so I apologize. Anyway, that's okay. Someone just subscribed to the channel. That's why Matthew McConaughey just popped up. So welcome to the channel. All right. What do we got here? Jessica Davis, welcome to the channel. She's just subscribed. There's your shout out. Look at that. If you just landed in time, you get a shout out in the game. What are we going? We're going these ones down here. Now I want first class because we're putting first class at the back, aren't we? Do we have first? We could go another brake and luggage van. That will take the capacity to 64. Just one more of those maybe. Let's see how that goes. It's just leaving the station here. Oh, look how nice and long it is now. Really good mix up of train here. And imagine this in the future when we've got this nice old cool station, but rolling through this big city that will hopefully build up. And yeah, look at this. This is probably our longest passenger train, isn't it, to date? Look at it wend its way through. Love it. You could watch it for hours. All right, fantastic, great, happy with that. So yeah, let me know what you think. Anyway, that's enough about elevated stations because we had a whole episode last time. But if you'd like to see something like that over here, or we can switch it out for, I've got this. Let's just move over here to a clear spot of land for a sec because it will wreak havoc otherwise. Buildings, we've got this here. This fantastic looking mod, right? Let's get a bit of zoom in. So this is Berlin elevated station. Absolutely great looking mod. Which we can probably use somewhere else, or we can put it down over this area. Right, we could probably slot it in somewhere like here, and switch it out. So if you'd like to maybe see something like that, it'd take a bit of work to fit it all in, but I think we could do it. Let me know what you think. So then we've got like two different styles of station, you know. Right, so today's... the other thing is Cape Hank now accepts food, right? That happened at the end of the track ride last time out. So you know what that means? We can send food from here up to here, all right? As well as here and wherever else. So getting this freight hub in down here is going to be essential. This is also where I'm thinking about setting the depot. Well, actually setting the depot in and around here, right? So we've got a nice train depot sitting out of town, or it might become part of the actual town. So I think that could look really good. So instead of having this turnaround, so that's another future project, maybe a project for a live stream. Okay. Sometimes you need to get yourself an aerial view. Right, so we're going to get stone from here to there. Okay, that's fine. Then we use our little shunter trucks to deliver the con mats. That's fine. And then what do? We want to get stone. We want to get con mats down to here. And then if we have a depot here, we can somehow work our way through, sneak back up into the mine and back around. So you could do a loop essentially. Right, let's flatten ourselves a bit of land now that we've got some money rolling in. Let's get this one. Let's go brush size down a touch. Let's keep the strength up though. Let's go on the level of this. Okay, there's 500,000. It's essential though that we get this in nice and flat. We can work off a nice bit of flat land, right? That's gonna hurt. That's taken what, 4 million? Yeah. It's expensive. Okay, that's enough. It doesn't have to be huge to start with, remember. Yeah, I remember. Okay, the next thing we've actually got to establish is the fact... Oh, there's a building being destroyed. What's going to go in its place? Another building in its place. One of my favorite styles. Okay, right. Where is the truck drop off for this town? Con mats are all around. Oh, that's actually all around here. So we could actually establish ourselves. Right. Where's the food joint? It says there is a food joint. However, I am Not seeing it. See if you can spot it before me. It says K-Bank accepts food. Ah, these two places, just literally these two buildings accept food. We need to get them food sooner rather than later. The Hotel Renaissance, okay. It's a lovely place to stay. So I think a truck stop right here would be quite good. If it's just going to be out of town, this will sort of help everything. In fact, I don't have any problems in taking you out. Let me just see, the connection there is phenomenal. Or we put a freight hub just in here. And we can attach it to there. We've got a bridge heading over this way, down around, and we've got a road just there. Okay, I'm thinking a freight hub just in here might be the go. Let's go with, it doesn't need to be that long. What I'm after, I'm going to have to get some designer truck stops. And if we have you, I'm thinking I could do something special here. I can fence it all the way around. I can put some buildings on it and stuff to make it look nice and special. I kind of want you two-way here. Means I'm going to lose a building and another building. Yeah, I'd love to avoid that. Okay, if I want to get a road out to here, how would we go about this? I don't mind putting roads in as long as I don't mess with the actual train line. We'll go here. Okay, this is where we're going to go to the truck stop. And I'm going to actually sit it like this. Okay, so, I'm sorry about your loss. Okay, and then we can afford to put in like a bypass down here or something for the AI if they want that. You know, we can do this if they really want. Beachside industrial properties where they leak it back into the water style thing, you know. Except don't do that, that's bad. Okay. Potentially a port might sit in here. But while we've got this, I just want to configure it now and get some of these cargo buildings in. And I don't necessarily need them for this end. You're going to cut them off from... I kind of want a big one in though, you know. The small ones are okay. Yeah, okay, we'll leave it. A big one would have been good, but I kind of want to leave room for the AI to build there, so that'll be fine. How's your connection for that? Not too bad, okay? Not too bad. It's even in connection to that, but we don't need it to be. Right, let's run our freight terminus, or not terminus so much as it is going to be a building. This is all sort of play by ear because I have a vision in my head of how I want this to look, but at the same time, I've got another conflicting idea of how I want it to look. I want to get 4 right now. Okay, I'm going to take 4 right now, which is almost on $1 million. At that length. Just take 2. You don't need that many. Don't be greedy at the moment. Okay. And I want to switch out those buildings. I don't know why you asked for the big 320 meter station, but it gives you the small little tiddler buildings. Never understand that. Okay, so we are going to come this way. Okay, I'm not going to worry about orientation too much because it's pretty much orientated how I want it to be. Give ourselves a bit of space. Okay. Now we've got to do a little bit of editing for this. Notice how I'm doing the easy part first because I'm still in 2 lines about the station in Hidden Valley there. I don't think I am. I think we have to go along the mountains face next to the actual Combats factory. Thank you, autosave. You have been wonderful. Right, now we got another half an hour between the next one. Are we going to get the episode done by then? Look, as I stated in previous episodes, we'll get done what we get done, and what we don't get done just gets cliffhanging for the next episode. Right, and I want to switch these out. Like, as much as I love little rampy buildings, I don't know why it won't just build me. We've got the ability to put cargo sheds in here, and you know I love cargo sheds. You do love cargo sheds. A couple there and one there. Right, I want open cargo sheds there. There. And a big building there. Yep, very good. Oh, we can put in this different color style of building too. Oh, I like it. Right, one there. One there. One there. It means future expansions for this freight hub can go that way. Push out that way. What do you got there? Ramps. Yeah, you do, don't you? Calm down, Chachi. Let's put another one over this side. Right, they can sort of be opposite. And I might even pretend to put like some cool little bridge in there. I want to give these guys... Do I want to give them ramps? No, I don't. What I want to give them is platform cargo buildings. This one. I want to give them these ramps. Yep. And one there. Yeah, that's much better. Now we're going with that color. So we want to go back to there is overpass, but we don't have it yet. Here we go. Yeah, a cargo shed like that. That'll be perfect. Yeah, okay, that's good. And then with our buildings, yeah, either side there. Thanks. And then I'll leave a gap for everything else at the moment. We don't need to pretty much run anything else. Cape Hank now accepts food. Yeah, we knew that. Have they changed where they want the food? Okay, they want food in this place. Just one place. So every time a building gets demolished and a new one goes up... Oh, these two places. Okay. Lucky. Okay. We're kind of on a race against the clock. Look, we're not really. Cape Hank will always want food. What I want out here, actually, is something like a big road. I think like a big industrious road. Big industrial road? Yeah, that too. Yep. Excuse me while I just come through here for a sec. Now you may enter. Enter at your own risk. And then we'll put a truck stop. I think one will squeeze in. You kind of want these ones to be fairly big though, but we can squeeze one in here. We could have squeezed one in there if you had left enough room and not put your little rampy things in. Yeah, okay. You got me. Do things right. I like the little rampy things, but if we can make it look like it's part of this, it's even better. And I'm only going to do a... come on. Yes, I knew you could accept it. How far back can we go? That far. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Then, can we actually do this now? Everyone's like, oh my god, Ham. Look, just hang in there, people. That's what I'm after. See? Hey? That's what we're after. That actually worked out really well. Can we do... We'll probably do a 2... I'm thinking we'll do 2 like, truck stops, one over this end, so one would kind of be a drop-off and one would be a pickup, but we're not going to worry about that now. And I could even just put it like here, to be honest, a pickup and a drop-off, so I can make one of these bigger. We won't worry about that now. It's fun to do something a little bit special now and then, and we'll have you like that Thanks. Yeah, I like that. And then all this can be decorated with trucks and things and all sorts of special stuff. That really fits in there. An absolute treat. Super stoked with that. Okay, so next on the agenda. Do you want to bring these? What has the AI? Oh, that's me. And that's the AI. I kind of want to bring my road around that I was doing. Really? Is that where that plugs into? Okay. You do you, buddy. You do you. Right. That's that done. Oh, here comes a train. Look at this. How you doing now there, Slick? Making money? You're making good money. What a I just love it every time. And I love trains, like I said, that go through towns. If we can get this town to go out this way, like it already has started to, oh, mamma mia, it's going to be fantastic. Cape Hank, look out, the place to be. Now, who said last time that Cape Hank does look like a bit of a dog's head? If you look at this, there's the head there, the ears, the nose, paws, the front paws. Oh, if that's what you mean, that's what I think anyway. Yep, it looks like Hank itself, Cape Hank. That's a good spot, whoever spotted that. Right, you're going to keep yubbering and yabbering, Ham? I am definitely not. We're going to put a station in over here. Just a single tracker, though. One at it doesn't need to be big either. It literally just needs to be a little sort of shunting yard style-esque train. We are nice and flat here, but I can rejig the road to suit. Is that big enough? Or is 160? 160 is probably better. Okay, right down on the water here. We've still got some room to expand it if we ever need to. Okay. What I will do is I will give a cargo shed there. Platforms. No, it's under cargo sheds. Yeah, I want some open cargo shed areas. And then the actual cargo building, we'll use these ones again. I don't mind the little ones out here because it is kind of like what you expect to be at one of these, and maybe just one sort of like logistics building, right? It's kind of what you would expect. And then you didn't finish putting the track back in, you muppet. Oh, Ham. Okay, right. Okay, get it, got it, good. Got it, get it, good. Right, that's that one. And then it'll come up here. And then it'll go over here. So this is where I'm thinking, just in here. So all that money that we've sort of rebounding back, you get a rinse it again. Just take the brush size down for me. Because it's not going to be a huge station just here either. No, that's quite expensive. That was 1 point something. It's not going to be huge just here, but it is going to require a little bit of space for us to work. 4 million down the drain, just like that. Okay, right. Are these houses that are living next to on Matt's factory? That's unlucky. Ah, well. Your choice, mate. You built it. You're going to live with it. Right, so this same thing again. We're just going to go here. But in fact, what I am going to do is we've got a drop-off point there. We've got a truck stop there. Actually, that truck stop can stay there, I think. Wouldn't mind putting a bypass in just for the AI. Right? So it's a little bypass for the AI to get around. I actually like that. Cool. Groovy. All the other things let's chuck this in. Now, I was going to leave a gap to have a truck stop, but seeing as we have a truck stop already attached, we don't need to worry anymore. Maybe I'll rejig it later and change it up, but for now, it is what it is. And you don't necessarily need to be huge either, though 240 right now would kind of be beneficial if you put that in now. Okay, here, do it. Do you want 2 tracks? No, I don't. I'm going to have to retain that section as well. That's fine. Right, now it comes down to laying the track. And then setting the lines in. You're pushing it for time, buddy. Yeah, well, if you didn't stuff around so much... here's what I want. I kind of want a train shunting just stone to there. Right? And then I want a train just delivering commats down to here. But if you get one train to do it all... Yeah, but I kind of want a train sort of pushing back on itself, you know what I mean? Reversing down the line. The whole point of having mining trains that can do this. Right, so as we come through here, I'm going to keep it... What's our height difference here? This is going to be murderous coming through here. Right, so we're along that line there, which you flatten out to be about there. Yeah, I'm going to come flat through here to start off with. It's going to be quite a large tunnel. In fact, it's still tunneling. Come up one. And you're going to be coming uphill with a big load. But that's okay. That's a gradual climb. Yeah, okay. And that's kind of, we want to be just slightly higher. Take this off now. Coming around this edge just here. In fact, come around this way and meet it from this way. Hey, I also have to fix that track. Hey, road? Beat it. And in fact, you just beat it, because I might, if you want to grow up that way, I might give you a tunnel underneath the train station. Fancy. So yeah, we're going to level you out as you come around the edge of the town. Oh, that's not bad. I don't mind that. Bit of bridge work. Yeah, take the bridge. And in fact, what happens if you just do this now? Tunnel, bridge. I like it. I love it. Take it. Right, so that's that. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. Just on the outskirts of town here. Ah, this map lends itself to some beautiful track riding. If I do say so myself, anyway. Hey, look, so if you like Steven and you pick up on things that sometimes I do lose sight of here and there, like I did know that I did see the assets missing on the elevator bridge, but if you do see something, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below, because I will try and do my best to go back and fix it, because I do, as a content creator, you do miss things while you're trying to do stuff. So it's later on when I go back and do my editing, I see things as well, and I'm like, oh crikey, how did I miss that? Right, I think that's good there. Yeah, we're all good there. Are you going to run this track through to here, that way? I don't know. It's either that way, or it's that way, or it's both and run a circuit. Or you're going to have to put in a second platform here and run 2 trains. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, give me the platforms. No, what is it under? This one, cargo shed, please. Yeah, I want some of these sheds of the cargo. Give me a closed one. And then just some open one. Actually, give me a closed one on that end. And then some open ones. Yeah, okay. And then the platforms. Where are the doors? Here are the doors. Doors on the back of these. Okay. We'll put the doors, leave them open on the front so then we can see what's going on in there. Right, is that going to work? That should work. That should work, shouldn't it? Yeah, okay. Right, this is going to be difficult. You're already at 46 there. Come out a little bit further. 60 ideally. That's quite a big tunnel you're going to have, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It really is. But it has to be. Unfortunately, it has to be until you get to like there, where we can then link up. We're even a touch too high there, aren't we? Way too steep. Come back here. You're still at a reasonable click there, so that's okay. You're still going to have to come down. But you can just come down a little bit. Like that, you know what I mean? Is that still too high? Still way too high. Damn it. This is a better idea coming from this way. Get rid of this. Luckily, this is a downhill run though with a heavy load. That bridge, while impressive, is not going to be the bridge we use for that. I don't want... Two of the same bridges, not bad, but I don't want this bridge on here. I want, like, this one. Yeah. Because it's the freight one, so that's why I want to use that. And then, so this is what I mean by, you get this here, the Portuguese wooden sleepers for bridges. And we want to do the upgrade, so we do this, but we only want to do it in pieces, right? So you hold shift, and we want to do that piece, that piece, that piece, and that piece there, right? So we just do those pieces, and you can see the difference without the actual... You can actually put... And it actually looks quite cool. You can actually put, without the ballasting, just here as well. I'll show you what it looks like. Just give me a small piece, thanks. So that's what it looks like without the actual ballasting. It actually looks really good. Right? But you need to leave the ballasting for the actual train station, otherwise it clips and you get see-through parts. So I can't, like, while it looks really good, we need to kind of have it so it doesn't clip. Yeah, okay, good. Done. Right, so that's a connection all the way to there. I want to have you, actually I want to have you come into this one. Can you take that off, please? Should I come into this one? Leave that one, actually. And then... Are we going to run two separate trains is what I'm trying to think. I think we should, because we're going to need to get commats down to here, and then from this freight hub we're going to need to get commats down here, switching out with the food train. So we are going to need... Yeah, we are. Oh, one train would... Let me know what you think below. I'm going to put one train in for today. We don't need to do that, do we? I'm going to put one train in for today, but if we need to switch it later on, we will switch it. Okay? That, unfortunately, is not going to work here. Otherwise, you end up with horrendous tunnel mess if you try and do that. If you put this here, and then you do this, you end up with a big mess in your mountain, right? We'll leave that for the moment, just as a dead end. It's a bugger that we can't get that to work. What does that do to the mountain if you put that in? Ooh, okay. Okay, lots of trains. The droshky. Okay. What does that do to the mountain up here? Actually, it doesn't do anything to the mountain, but you get that. You would need to do this. Does that actually fix it? Potentially. It might fix that. I can't see any see-through areas, but then you get this weird thing in here, like with that. Anyway, let's get a line in and just check it out, hey? What you'll need to do is establish just a little truck route here as well. Look, we're at 50 minutes, by the way, Ham. Yeah, well, I can't help it. Sometimes it is what it is. Where does this truck stop reach? Nowhere. So that line has to go in. You are going to be that color, and you're going to be on... no, what are you going to be? Cape. Hank. Conmats. Are we doing capital second letters, are we? Yeah, sure. What is it? Truck. Cool. Cape Hank, Conmats. Truck. It's a delivery, Conmats delivery. Groovy, that's that one. All right. We are going to give you guys a connection with your roads here. Oddly, you are not a straight road, but we can work with this. We can work with this, okay? This is not beyond our means. Now, if I connect you like that, I connect you like that, it means we now talk to all of these. We can actually stop that line. Stop that line! But what we will do is we will get you to still deliver to you, weirdly. That's still going to be a thing. Because we need you to deliver to them. But okay, just what it is. So, let's get the train line in first. Oh, you haven't put it around here. No, we're going to be reversing this train. It's just going to do its own thing for a bit until I talk to you, the people of this fine community, and see what you think. Because I kind of want a train running to there, and then a train running to here, and then a train running to there. So 3 different types of trains. I think will make us money still, and look really good with trains backing in and out here and there. That's the sort of thought process I've got in mind. We're going to go with that color. We're going to go Conmats. Yes, Conmats what? Wow, hang on, we're going to need 2 different trains, aren't we? Because one's got to have gondolas, one's got to have state cars. Looks like we've got another long episode. So we'll go here to here. Let me know what you think still. I still want to know what you think. So we're going to go stone for this one. You'll go white, and you will be called Hidden Valley. Stone delivery. Where's that one? Thanks. How about train? Cool. Yeah. And then we're going to have another train. These ones are going to be just backing backwards and forwards. Okay, pretty cool. Love it. You love to see it. Yeah, it's only till I realize what we're going to have to do there. This is hidden to, so hidden, do I want to put hidden to Cape? I kind of do. Cape H. You haven't been putting a little dash in, buddy. What's this, Conmats? Cops. Massive crime problem in Cape Hank. We're sending cops from Hidden Valley. Conmats, get on with it, man. Train. You gonna do delivery? Probably should. Okay, done. Right, so that's that. That's that in a hat. I will However, you're going to come in that side. Yeah, and we can switch. Yeah, that works. And then what we'll do is we'll switch. Oh, okay, you're already doing it. Ah, good job, game. Which means that our depot, we're going to put in a temporary train depot from this end. And we're going to, that's going to be a build and a half, that one. I'm going to have to get some lovely assets for that. Just plug you in over here for the moment. Okay. Tooty to tooty to fruity to pooty fruit. Okay. Until I establish what I'm going to do here, I think this is the way we got to do it. And that's the way. I like it. I don't like just random bits of unended track. Okay, so that's that in. Let's get a train now for these guys. We need to get... we didn't get you trucks, did we? We put the line in. Buy vehicles. Cargo. What have we got cargo-wise? This takes all at 5. This takes commats and it's open wagon. I like it. We could use the trams again. No, the trams are only used down in the other area. Let's just go 4. 4 seems a lot still. Alright, so that's that established. We can now switch our line. Right, this is going to stop production a little bit. Manage the vehicles. We only need what? I'm thinking we only need... we'll go with 4, okay, as well. Sell them. Okay, and now we want to adjust this line. That's it. That's your loop. However, coming out of Upper Hidden Valley... Yep, little circuit you've got. Okay, little racetrack. And they're off and racing. The local Hidden Valley Derby. Okay, or Derby, however you want to pronounce it. That's okay. I'm not going to judge. Don't judge me. So, oh, I am, you muppet. Train time. Okay, this is the fun part. These are the trains I've wanted to use the whole time. So we've got the 281 here, which does 60 clickety-clacks at 53 kilonewtons of tractive effort. I need some decent tractive effort. The 515 has 68. That might be not a bad one, actually. It's 65. It was 1864. This one was 76 to 1941. Slower, less tractive effort. Let's go. I feel like we've been utilizing something like that. Where did the one... Yeah, I think I really want... We'll use this one. Okay, add. We'll use this one for the stone. Okay. Wagons. It doesn't have a long passage to go, so it'll be alright. I do have these British cattle wagons for actual cattle. So that's something I did want to check later on. We've also got these open wagons here for stone. That's 4, 7, 7, 10 tons, 10 tons. Anything else for anything else? No. Alright, so we're going... I think we're going these ones. And we're going to go with like a... I want a decent capacity on here. That's good still, so this is fantastic. We've just hit mediocre, which means that we're 50 for everything, and that's 84 capacity. I'm willing to live with that for a moment. One less... 77. Buy that. Hopefully it's not too long. Set that on Hidden Valley Stone. Okay, we'll check that out shortly. We'll have a look at it now. Oh, yes. Great. Once again, great mods. I love these little wagons too. They look, they're absolute piece. There's autosave. That means we're well at the end of this episode. Okay. You're going to buy this next train for the people? Yeah, okay. Buy the next train for the people. Are we going to use the same trains? Look, I would like to mix up the trains. There were so many trains I wanted to use not long ago, and then all of a sudden they're all gone. Locomotives, advanced improvements, braking, cab, that sort of stuff, right. Right, that was from that era. I just need to pick one and go with it. I kind of like these little ones here. These are what I want, but this one here I think is the one we got to use. It's from an earlier era though. These aren't bad. And they were used for both passenger and freight. And we don't have one up this end. I'm willing to use one. Yeah, it's nice to mix it up. Cargo and mixed trains in their mountain lines. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Add. This is what we want. Wagons, cargo. Now we need stakes. So we've got 7 on that. That's all we've got for stake cars, I think. 4. And that's 7 at 10 tons. That's 8 tons. I know what I'm going with. And we'll go like a 63 capacity on this one. Still look good. You don't want too many if it's not going to fill it. We'll start with 63. Set you on Hidden Valley Cape Comats delivery train. Right. Let's have a look at you now. So that is done. Let me know what you think there in the comments below about the train station, elevated train station. Because we need to know how we want to progress with those stations. I don't mind doing the editing work for them and putting my own custom touch, or we can try one of them as that Berlin elevated one, which looks really lovely. Great mod. And then let me know what you think in terms of this line, how we're going to establish this, whether I should still run the 2 or whether I should run one mixed train that does all of them in a circuit. Knowing that we're going to put the depot down here and that it is going to feed this whole island then. Okay, where's our train? Our train is this the last of our trucks trying to find its way up here to the circuit? Okay, here's this train. So we're going to ride this train first. And the point of these trains is I don't mind that they will be reversing up and down. So just remember that. But that's it. Been Van Ham. Thanks for joining me again for another super long episode. It's over the hour mark already. Holy moly, we've got to get these episodes down, but I just want to get so much out for you guys. We've got so much to do and so much to look forward to. Anyway, stay safe wherever you are. Stay glued to your screen, and I'll see you guys very soon for some more action. Get out of here.